FA Trophy semi-final Saturday for the Bucks, and they've taken a 1-0 defeat against Leyton Orient here at the Braille Group Stadium this afternoon in the first leg, and I have manager Gavin Cowan with me. Gavin, we were just saying it's effectively 1-0 at half time, isn't it? You know, how did you prepare for this tie with it being two legs? Is it different?
I think you have to prepare for a football match, and obviously it's a very important one. So you know, the detail that's gone into our preparation has been very in depth. But you know, just when you get to the last 20 minutes there and you're still in a tie, then you know maybe you're a bit more reserved as what you would normally be. You know, we'd obviously maybe all guns blazing. But you know, the objective to the players today was to in the lead or in the tie, and we've achieved that today. We're well in the tie, and like you say, it's 1-0 at half time.
Sure. Obviously, big game coming up next week with the second leg, and you know, Orient have had a chance to have a look at Telford today, but you've had a chance to have a look at them. Did they take you? Was there any surprises?
No, it's exactly what I said to the players. You know, we now know what we're up against, and so do Orient. So, look, it's the joy of being over two legs, isn't it? And what we do now is the second half goes back to our place. So we've got nothing to fear. There's no expectation on us, Rich. You know, there's no one can even imagine us coming out of the back of this. So, you know, we can play with courage and freedom, and all the pressure's on Leyton Orient. You know, we've anything that we achieve over and above, you know, getting here is, you know, dream stuff. So, but we've got a real belief in our camp. You know, again, there was no surprises today. Again, I set up what was going to happen for the lads, and it happened. And now that they understand that, you know, if they can just trust themselves a little bit more from the mid phase and potentially not go so long, and maybe again the game will be different. The game will be different at our place. It just will. We expect them to come and play their normal way, and you know they'll be expansive, I'm sure, and they'll expect to come and win the game. But you know, we've got other ideas.
Sure. Okay. I mean, was that something that disappointed you a little bit? Because you know there were opportunities in the first half, weren't there? And but not so much in the second. Was that just due to them sort of like picking it up a little bit?
I think they got a bit of a foothold in the game. Credit to them, you know, especially when they got the goal. They started to play with it, you know, a bit of fluency, and we struggled to really get out. Again, that's just the quality of players that you're looking at. You know, you've got Justin's obviously steadied the ship here, as he said earlier, and he's managed to really get a team there who have got, you know, a phenomenal amount of ability, and he's got them playing to how he wants them to play. So, you know, us to come here and still remain in the tie is an achievement in itself, in my opinion. But now we're getting back to our place. You know, it's game on.
Sure. You had a couple of absentees today with unavailability with Ellis Deeney, and you know, not wanting to prejudge things, but Ellis Deeney's the kind of player he'd play in a game like this, wouldn't he? If he's available.
He's a big character for me. He's one of my confidants in terms of a senior player, and he lives for this environment. You know, he's a lad who has no problem, you know, living his life with courage and freedom, let alone being on the football pitch. So it's good to have him back in contention. Obviously, the lads have played really well today, so it's something for us to mull over. And it's just good because there's a couple of them now, so it's good.
Sure, but I mean that thing about the strength of the group. Obviously, you've got a key player like Ellis Deeney missing, but other people come in. You had Steph Morley go off injured after about 20-25 minutes, and Brendan Daniels come on, and everybody, you know, pulls up the slack, don't they?
Yeah, and you know, Brendan's obviously ultimately an attacking player, but you know, we saw a side of him today where I've just been so pleased with his discipline since he's come to the football club, and you know, doing the other side, the defensive side today, I thought he was magnificent. The header at the far post, and seeing the game out there, you know, and not jumping into tackles, he was, you know, really impressive. And like you say, we're fortunate because we get Dom to come back in when we need to shore it up on the right to switch Ross across, and then we like you say, we have Andre to come on, who I thought was brilliant when he came on the pitch today. So look, you know, that's what we wanted, wasn't it? You know, we have got a lot of players cup tied, so it shrinks our availability with players, but you know, we've got enough there. We've got enough that we feel like we can go and really take it to Leyton Orient now, and it's going to be electric at the new Bucks Head. You know, we'll pack it out. I know all the supporters. I mean, look at them today. They were phenomenal. You know, and without trying to sound arrogant, it's what I said was going to happen. You know, and I remember when we had that interview in the Learning Centre, and you know, and you were almost shocked at what I was saying. But you know, it's manifested itself, and I think that comes from a few things. Obviously, extreme hard work. Desire from people, but also a belief. You know, it's all well and good having a vision and saying that you're going to do things. You've got to have people to believe in it. And when you see the supporters today, you know, it made me very proud to be the manager of this football club, and I know the players are very proud, and that's why next week they'll put in another performance to be proud of. And
everything to play for, and that's kind of how you wanted it set up after today.
Well, absolutely. The message was in the lead or in the tie. You know, and we're massively in the tie, and we go back to our place now. And listen, this is football. You know, again, we've got no right to really win this title, we're at the top of the conference. But you know, we have different ideas. You know, we look at it critically. You know, we look at the opposition and we're not superheroes. You know, they're in a team and league above us, and I think we'd fare well in that league. We're a new group, you know, and we've got to improve, but we're going in the right direction. So listen, this is the cup and everything to play for next week. I can't wait.
Okay, that's great, Gavin. Thanks for your time. Well done today. Cheers. Thank you.